Hi everyone, and welcome to what is probably the very first episode / tester episode of What the Fluff. I am Fluffy your Panda.
And I am, what am I referring to myself as?
Girl, whatever you want to refer to yourself as. It's 2017.
Ninja Dragon 5000.
This is Ninja Dragon 5000.
Or Tam.
Or Tam. You know, depending on what she feels like
Shortened.
in the mood. Short and to the point. Right. We don't make short jokes here at What the Fluff, but we do make other jokes because we're going to be talking about stories that we've come across in the past week that has literally made us go, what the fluff? Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah. So, to start off with, I think Tam should start us so that I can get my What the Fluff set up. So, Tam, I'm listening. Go for it.
Okay, I'm going to be looking at my phone. That's why I'm looking down.
Mm-hmm.
So,
The youth of today, I tell you.
speaking of the youth of today, apparently there's a new challenge going around.
Mm-hmm.
It's called the Dead Pose Challenge. Apparently it's sweeping South Africa.
Yeah.
And it's basically like the mannequin challenge
Mm-hmm.
times 100. And people have been taking selfies. I don't know how that would work, but they've been taking selfies of themselves appearing to be dead. So
Are you sure it's not a friend taking it for them?
that's what I was saying about like a selfie, because it would
Yeah.
be really weird. Like, I'm dead.
That's how I want to go.
You know what I mean? But literally, people are posing with axes and knives and having themselves look like they've fallen and broken their necks. And
so, but is it not maybe a way to kind of like advertise your special effects makeup? Like, that's how I would try and angle this.
that would be a really good idea. But some of them, they look too real, man. So it's kind of disturbing that if you see a picture and it's like hashtag dead pose challenge, you're like, okay.
No, that's not cool, guys. It's not cool.
So I don't know, maybe we should just stop with challenges.
No, I think some challenges can be really fun and they can like bring light to certain situations, if that makes any sense. Like a lot of people, you know, the ice bucket challenge was like the first one, and that, you know, was really helpful. And you get different
but there was
ones.
something behind the ice
Yeah,
bucket
that's what I'm
challenge.
saying. If they're challenges that have like a message or a point behind them, but the dead pose challenge, I do not see the point to.
Because another thing about the dead pose challenge is obviously people have to one-up each other. I don't know if anybody remembers planking.
Yes.
But everybody had to one-up each other with planking. And you can imagine how dangerous that would get with the dead pose challenge. So
No.
you may actually end up in an actual dead pose.
Right. I mean, for it to be popular in South Africa kind of makes sense in the sense that, like, we are a somewhat morbid-centric kind of society.
Because we are fascinated with violence in this country.
Yeah, because we're surrounded by it and it's constantly being thrown at us. I mean,
All
you
the
sit
time.
around a braai and everyone has to tell you their violent mugging story, or, you know.
Yeah, it's completely normal to have been mugged or to have had your house broken into, or somebody you know has been mugged.
Do you know? And,
or
like,
attacked.
our neighbor behind us, we overheard her talking on the phone. This was my original What the Fluff story. Chris, my brother and I were literally standing behind our back gate like this, listening to our neighbor talking on the phone about how one of her neighbors in the complex had fallen down the stairs and died.
Like nonchalantly. being
Just
like,
nonchalantly.
yeah.
She's just telling somebody the story, and we were like, what?
Susan from number 5 just slipped and died.
You know, just tumbled down the stairs. So I like, when I got to work, I like mentioned the story because I was just like, this is insane. And immediately my boss was just like, oh, well, I know someone who died falling off a ladder. And then suddenly that's how the conversation. So I can kind of understand this, but it's super weird.
It has
and
the potential to go too far, but I suppose that's what the internet does.
yeah.
Always goes too far.
But also it's going to trigger people.
Oh, triggering.
Okay, clearly that's a topic for another day. My What the Fluff, well, this is not my second What the Fluff, but this is more of a funny What the Fluff I discovered today. First of all, today is, I got a Steam account. Yay! I'm a cool kid now.
For games.
Yes.
So what games are you going to get? Sims 4?
Sims 3. I got Sims 3.
Okay.
Of course. And there's, apparently you can play Dungeons and Dragons for free. So I'm super excited.
You're going to get Outlast and Amnesia.
Sure.
Yes.
Those are just words to me
Awesome.
right now. But if you guys want to know about more games and things, you should totally check out our friend's YouTube channel called We Eat Chips. Thank you. Which is this beautiful t-shirt I'm wearing. Yeah, he's
Otherwise
cool.
known as WEC.
It is now. So I learned today that there is a game called Genital Jousting.
Oh my god. Have you watched that game?
Have you watched the trailer?
I watched more than the trailer. I've watched people play it.
And
I want to play it.
dude, me too.
Because it looks like so much fun.
It's basically, I've only watched the trailer. I have yet to watch the Wii plays and things. I think even Markiplier plays it.
PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye.
All of them. And what's great about this is that it's a multiplayer game where basically you're just animated
you
dicks.
You have to try and have butt sex with each other.
But it'll be like a bright purple dick, and it's just at one point instead of like splooging, it's just confetti. It's just, I couldn't get through the 20 seconds of this trailer because I was laughing so hard. Like I had, when you do that like dastard muscly laugh where you're just like it's
You're just
that one
breathing in at that point.
I had a stitch. It's hilarious. So I have the trailer set up. And I feel like, just because I haven't seen all of it, and it's less than a minute long,
Yes.
we should watch it now. And
React.
react to it. Because why not include a reaction video in our very first YouTube video?
And we're going to have a nail tutorial. And
Oh my god. And then I'm totally going to show you my new lipstick.
And then we're going to have like a haul, but like from clicks.
No, darling, discount.
We're getting fancy.
Okay, so this is the trailer for Genital Jousting. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's go. They're wearing... It's a pearl necklace.
The sound effects though, and like... Oh...
It's like human centipede.
Oh, but the thing that kills me though is you play this with your friends or like people online.
Like, I really want to play this, but I mean, if you had to like suggest it to people, like, hey guys, you want to play Genital Jousting?
I'd be there though. Like,
I think it depends on the group of friends.
we do round. No!
Oh, come on. This is ridiculous. What was this sensation?
It's a vibrator.
What was this pleasure?
Score.
Ew.
So
That was amazing.
Yeah.
Please, can we play it?
that's amazing. I'm sure we can talk We Eat Chips into letting us like do a whole
Can
thing.
we not have like a guest spot?
Yeah. Okay, we're challenging the We Eat Chips guys to play Genital Jousting with us. It's going to be great.
Yes. It's going to be so much fun.
Also, we're now going to start a Kickstarter so someone will pay for us to play this game. So, yeah, that's my What the Fluff. But to kind of maybe extend it further out to the rest of the world, are there any other What the Fluff stories you have?
Well, in international politics, and when I say international, obviously it's only America because
Because of the sentient Nazi.
America.
Merker.
Fluff, yeah. So I didn't want to focus on international politics because my Twitter feed is jam-packed full of the American Cheeto that is not president of that godforsaken land. We're gonna
Make
get
America
so
great
many
again.
American viewers. It's gonna be so.
Oh,
great.
it's going to be the best. Hi, guys.
So basically, what America needs right now is some self-help.
And some self-love.
And what I found
Mindfulness. Maybe some yoga, a little bit of meditation. Y'all
Good.
just need to bring it home.
democracy, you know.
And leave Russia alone. Like...
Wild boars, hello.
Oh, we're going to get to that. Don't worry.
Paying attention.
So please, continue.
So, what America needs is some self-help.
Mm-hmm.
So, I went and I looked for some books, you're welcome, that actually exist, that are absolutely ridiculous.
I love it.
And number one, what you need is How to Date a White Woman, a practical guide for Asian men. That's an actual book. It has 3.9 stars out of 10 on Goodreads.
I mean, that's a better rating than what I would get for my book on BookReads. So well done, you. But why, like, white woman, as a white woman, we're fairly easy, you know? I mean, no, not like that.
Oh, the phrasing.
Oh, the
words.
phrasing. The
Oh, the
phrasing. Just, it's not what I meant, internet. I apologize.
It is what you meant.
Shut up. I'm just trying to say that you don't need a book, but I've never understood dating
Well,
books.
according to the comments, all you need is pumpkin spice lattes. That is the secret. I've had one of those.
And? Where did you have a pumpkin spice latte?
Because I was in the JHB, Johannesburg.
Yeah.
and
Oh, there's a Starbucks
the Mall of
there.
Africa,
Oh,
which is
yeah.
about as big as Africa, has a Starbucks there.
Okay.
And you can get all your...
So you immediately, as a blonde white
PSLs.
woman,
Obviously, it calls to me.
your first thing was to go get
I'm
a
lucky I
pumpkin.
didn't find an Ugg boot store.
Oh! Because then you can go jogging in those around Rondebosch.
Right, you know, and to fancy events.
It's on the 3rd floor.
Yeah.
That's
No,
just
we
our
didn't-
producer.
We didn't even see the whole of that place. That place was huge.
I had no desire to go anywhere near there when I was in Joburg.
We did find Krispy Kreme though.
But I mean, you get that here.
Well, we didn't at the time, but now
Oh,
we do. And now we
okay.
get Dunkin' Donuts and what Baskin Robbins, and
Oh, that's the one you get here. Is you don't get Krispy Kreme here, do you? Or do you?
then we get Dunkin' Donuts here.
Yeah, we get
now.
Baskin Robbins, Dunkin'
You can
Donuts.
tell we've had this for years.
Yeah. Pizza Hut. There's one now in Takai. Pizza Hut pizza. I'm so excited.
So
Support
excited.
your local restaurants, guys. Like, seriously. That's our PSA for today. Support local. Pretty much. But what was I trying to say? Oh, yes, malls in Joburg. Did you go to the 27 boxes in Melville?
No.
They've literally built a mall out of 27 shipping containers. It's amazing. And they have this cute little, like, bakery where they sell cronuts, and then they have this cute little coffee shop that's all like steampunk. It looks a lot like Truth here in town, but it's like better. I don't know, maybe just because there weren't any hipsters in there, because
And like, it's not just the coffee bar that's decorated.
yeah, no, the whole thing, there were levels, and you like, it was a whole restaurant, coffee bar. It was really
I
cool.
did not go there. We were in Randburg, so I don't know where that was.
While we were driving around, I would just say to my friends, so where are we now? Like,
I got very confused in Joburg. I'm like, how do you find your way without a mountain?
right? And well, they call it mountains, and I'm like, oh, cute.
Oh, honey.
Oh, it's a hill. But yeah, Joburg. How did we get to Joburg?
I think it was something to do with donuts.
Mm.
Oh no, it was pumpkin spice lattes and white women.
Ooh, yeah, white women. Were there any other books that you found?
I did find another one.
Uh-huh.
It's actually recommended
Ooh, I love me a recommended book.
in the same section. Because, you know.
I feel like it'd be a really short shelf in a bookstore. Like, it's just a couple of ridiculous self-help books.
So, we're pretty cool. Right?
Yeah, I think we're pretty
Right?
cool. Yeah,
Pretty cool.
we're
But,
currently sitting in the exact same position, so yeah, we're pretty cool.
because this is cool.
Yeah.
But, did you know that anybody can be cool?
What?
So, anyone can be cool, But awesome takes practice.
So what you're saying is
By Lorraine
anyone
Peterson.
can be
You're
cool.
welcome.
So what my mom has been telling me for years that I'm cool is actually true.
It's generic.
Man.
Recommended though.
Recommended.
So if some reason you want how to date white women, you know, like 99% of customers also bought. Anybody can be cool, but also takes practice.
Does it though? Does it really? I mean, I bet you. I'm trying to think of like the coolest person right now. Pharrell Williams or will.i.am. I bet you they didn't practice being cool.
I kind of think you have to though, because you know, like
I mean,
people
being
get,
awesome.
You know, you get a glow up.
No.
You know what a glow up is?
No.
Oh. Do you remember many years ago?
Oh, I love story time.
A sort of fresh-faced Rihanna.
Yes.
Do you see Rihanna now?
Yes.
That's a glow up.
I don't get it.
Okay, so somebody basically goes from being, I wouldn't say basic, but kind of basic.
But she was with like the long dresses and the whole R&B vibe
And are we talking about the same Rihanna? Like
when she first started.
on the replay in the baggy pants.
Okay, I think we're talking about two different Rihannas.
Alright, okay. Katy Perry.
Right, Katy Perry. Go for it.
How she started off as like a video extra in Gym Class Heroes music videos.
She actually
Yeah.
started as a gospel singer, but continue.
Sure. And now she like rules the world.
Yeah.
That's a glow up.
Okay. So how do I glow up?
You've already glowed up.
Oh. Yay.
Good for you.
Yay.
I'm still waiting for mine. I didn't get a tracking number, so I don't know where it is.
Do not talk to me about tracking numbers right now. Online shopping is so adult. I hate it.
Yeah. So it got really good reviews.
Well, that's always good.
Apparently, some guy was just cool before that, but now with the help of this book and his "I'm Awesome" shirt, women just can't stay away from him.
See, now that's probably will.i.am.
But I don't know if it's actually the book or the shirt, because you know those shirts with slogans on, being "This is what awesome looks like," and you're like, "Thank you for clarifying that for me," because I was really wondering.
But some of those some of those shirts and the misogyny, though, I just
One of my favorites was there's a shirt that had a bow on it, and it had a tag, and it said, "To women from God."
no, no. I'm sorry. Commercial retailers, you need to put a stop to this. You are perpetuating the patriarchy. It needs to end now.
Burn the patriarchy.
Just kill it now.
with matches.
We'll start with the t-shirts and hopefully build up to their mindsets. It'll work. It's a foolproof plan. But talking about foolproof plans, my WhatTheFluff story is that Nokia is going to be relaunching the 3310.
Hell yeah!
In an age and a time where everything is being redone.
Gotta bring back the classics, bro.
Yeah. Ghostbusters.
It.
That's one coming out now. You know, Dragon Ball, Digimon, Pokemon. Everything's got this resurgence.
I just want to clarify, Pokemon never died.
True. You're very true.
That is true.
Sorry. You're very right. But there was a time where Pokemon wasn't so prevalent because it did kind of dip in popularity, if that makes any sense.
I mean, I wasn't getting Tazos in my chips anymore. So
Yeah. Oh,
it died.
I miss those days. I ate a lot of chips. But, you know, everything's being redone. 80s fashion.
90s fashion.
90s fashion.
Oh, I heard they were remaking The Craft. Sacrilege. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Not touchy.
Besides, who would they get? No, that's a completely different conversation. But yeah, so I love the way this article starts though, because it goes in the year 2000, and I'm like, does it not just remind you of this one song?
I love how the Jonas Brothers got all the credit for that song. And I was like, no.
I had never been angry at Oprah before until that day, because they did that song on Oprah and they were like, this is our new song. And I got so mad, but specifically at Oprah. I was like, you should know better. You're Oprah.
For shame.
For shame. But yeah, so they're going to be re-releasing the 3310, which I'm super excited about, although I'm 110% sure that the one that I still have probably still works.
Mine still works. It has a gold case on it.
Ooh, I put nail polish on my case.
Now,
Yeah.
do you remember those messages we used to get like a Christmas tree and then you'd like click down and the lights would flash?
Yes.
Now they will work again. Because I remember when I switched my phone to a slightly bigger screen.
Yeah.
Somebody sent me that being like, isn't it cute? And I'm like, it's not doing anything anymore.
Oh, heartbreaking. I just miss the ringtones. Because you could like make your own.
That was the best. I remember people being like, listen to this. Guess what it is? And you're like, what? It's Blink 182. No, it isn't. So everybody was like super hardcore because they're like, yeah, I've got Slipknot on my phone. It's like, you really don't.
But all I really want is to bring back the flip phone. If they could bring back a smart flip phone, I would be so happy, because I still think the Motorola Razr is the coolest
That was
phone.
the pink one.
You got the pink one, the blue one.
Silver one. That was the coolest phone ever.
I want to be able to just like shut someone off, you know, or like flick a phone open and then talk and just be like, excuse me. And it's the coolest thing. I'm sorry.
It's the best thing because you can change the settings so that when you close the phone, it cancels the call. So you can literally be like, okay, kisses, bye.
Yeah. To me, that is what having a phone is all about.
I went through a phase of getting flip phones. I had 2 Motorola flip phones.
I never had a flip phone.
And the one that
I had one of those
decorated it
slidey-
with glow-in-the-dark glue. So, like, I have an obsession with glow-in-the-dark things.
Like your skin?
Yes. Because I'm bioluminescent.
I'm
I'm covered in my own hair.
I
as
call you
usual.
glowworm. But just to go back to the phones, I had a lot of those slidey phones.
I wanted one of those phones because
where you like, because you could type here and then, or you could just flip and then there was the full keypad. But I never used the full keypad because typing like this was quicker.
You know which one I wanted was the sidekick from Veronica Mars because it used to like flip up
and it did the
and
whole,
flip
and she
down.
would just like, and she
Never-
looked so
Never
cool.
mind that it was the size of her face.
But I mean,
I wanted that, and I
phones are getting pretty big
legitimately-
now, though.
Yeah, they're
like
huge. Face.
this is not the size of my face.
Face. Well, I mean, like, aren't the iPhones like rafts by now? I mean, Jack would have survived if he'd had an iPhone 6 plus S.
So yeah.
Oh no, not this one.
I have one more What the Fluff story, which I've already told. What was it? Fire Dragon 5000?
Ninja Dragon.
Sorry.
5000.
Ninja Dragon.
Offended, triggered.
Don't make those jokes.
I'm triggered by your. Carry on.
Ninja Dragon 5000 already knows this story, and I've read this article about 6 times just because I think it is so amazing. But Wits, the University of Witwatersrand in Johannesburg, keeping it local, keeping it fresh, they have discovered a pre-mammalian reptile from 260 million years ago, right? That's before the dinosaurs. And it's the first known animal to produce venom. So this mammal was producing venom. This mammal was producing venom before snakes. Long before snakes. So basically it has a venom gland they've discovered in its skull, which means that this dog-sized mammal before dinosaurs chilling in the Karoo was a bit of a bitch. Like
Dog size. What kind of dog are we talking about? Are you talking about like a Yorkie?
no.
Or like a greyhound?
So my favorite part of this was that they've only found 2 fossils, like ever, of this pre-mammalian dog-sized.
Lizard thing.
I don't even have words.
That's
And
a scientific name.
it was the one was found in 1932. The other was found in 1966, but they were found on the same farm. And not that far apart from each other. So in the space of 30 years, someone went, this looks familiar. And, I don't understand. Like, with my vague understanding of archaeology, if you find a fossil, right, you're going to keep, like, how do you say that word? Excavating, thank you. The area to then see what else is there. That's why when they find, like, a little toe bone and then they keep digging and then it's a whole dinosaur, Not that they find them whole or anything, but
well,
you know what I
sometimes
mean.
they do if they're frozen. Or,
Yeah.
Encased in amber.
Also, Jurassic World was really dumb.
I mean, who drives, like, a scrambler through? That's the most unrealistic part.
Really? That was the most
Yes, of course. You can
Okay.
train raptors. Everyone knows that.
No, that I totally got. It was the summoning of the T-Rex bit, and then we might be spoiling. Sorry, spoilers. So yeah, those are my What the Fluff stories.
Okay, so apart from people only finding them like 30 years apart, did these two meet each other, have a disagreement, bite each other, walk away, and then die?
Die from their
Is that what they did?
venom.
From their own venom.
I don't know. I'll have to get into that magical blue box and go back in time and watch them, I suppose. But yeah, it might. I'm not actually 100% sure if these two fossils were a part of the same animal or if it's two different animals, but basically...
If they're apart, it's like they got obliterated.
that asteroid just... poof.
It found its target.
But yeah, they've found a mammal that had venom before snakes do.
But a dog-sized
They're very
mammal.
specific about that. A dog-sized...
Which in itself
mammal.
is not that specific because dogs range in size.
Yes, but that's because of human intervention, isn't it?
But I'm guessing they mean sort of like a wild dog.
Yeah.
But
This is
still,
the Karoo.
That's a pretty fluffing big animal to have venom in it.
Wait, it says small dog-sized creature. Small.
Okay, so then it's sort of like
We're not talking chihuahua, but
so like
maybe
a pug.
a little bit bigger than a pug.
A pug with better breathing. Can you imagine it got like all mucused up and died from its own venom? Because it could breathe.
But I'm just picturing this one lonely venom dog just wandering around the Karoo all by himself. Maybe that's how he
Anybody have
died.
venom? Anyone?
That's how he died. He just bit himself. Now we're back at the dead pose.
And there we go. Hashtag dead pose challenge. I'm so good at internet.
Yeah.
Watch me lingo.
So those are our What the Fluff stories for our very first episode. It is rather exciting, I think.
Very excited.
Starting
It's
a
gonna
whole
be
new chapter.
fun.
We are going to be delving into the weird and wonderful sides of the internet. I had no idea that there are certain UK papers that have sections dedicated to these types of stories.
I mean, we have whole newspapers dedicated
Dedicated? Dedicated
to these kinds of stories.
But yeah, we're going to bring them to you with our own fluff and Ninja Dragon 5000 flair. It's going to be great. Would you like to do the link and subscribe honors?
All right, because I'm really good at this.
She's so good. She's been practicing.
So if you guys liked tonight's episode,
Today,
Today.
this episode.
if you liked this,
Time is just a human construct, really.
Brain words function good. So if you guys liked today's episode, don't forget to like and subscribe and leave us some comments down below. And we'll see you guys next time.
And also, if you guys find any what the fluff stories, please let us know. Hopefully, by the time this is out, you'll be able to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, the Facebooks. We'll be everywhere, and you'll love us for it. So, like, subscribe, follow, all of that. Comment. Just do all of it because we're cute. Okay, bye.